What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Black Chick TV. My name is Nicole. Today's video will be kind of a relationship video, and the relationship is basically being like a truck driver's wife or a truck driver's girlfriend or fiance, whatever you are. And I do realize that truck drivers can be women too. It's just predominantly men. So I'm just going to cover like 9 topics or whatever on truck driving stuff. I had the notes in my phone. I just thought it would be a pretty fun video because I actually was talking to someone I found someone's video that has 4 or 5 kids, and her husband is a truck driver, and so is my fiance. So okay. This is basically gonna be the pros and cons, but I will explain why there are pros and why there's cons. I was gonna say cons, like, yeah, I'm already thinking about money. And I just want to say before I get started with this video that y'all might hear Jackson and Julian in the background, but Jackson's drinking his bottle and Julian is playing with his cards in his room, and I got the little gate up, so they're okay. Now, this video is not even gonna be 15 minutes long, so that should be okay for 5-10 minutes. So the first thing that I was gonna say, oh yeah, and I want to say welcome to all my new subscribers. I don't know how I was finna skip right past that. Welcome to all you new subscribers that came either from the Davis family videos or just found my videos. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm happy to have you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being with me on this journey, or starting this journey with me. And thank you to everyone that's been positive and leaving positive comments, because I'm not even a big YouTuber, so I can just imagine what they see. But thank you for everybody that is positive. I would rather my channel be positive than negative. That's kind of why I don't do no celebrity gossip. I don't do anything that can get negative feedback. Of course, I know people are going to be negative anyway, because some people are just not happy. So, the first thing I'm going to say, and this is a con for me. Like, I know some people like it, but I don't. It's the fact that if you dating a truck driver, they're always away from home. Like, they can't sit at home and make no money, so they're always going to be away from home. If it's 2-3 days, they're going to be home 2-3 days. They're always going to be inconsistent. I like to think of it like it's like dating a celebrity. Like, you know how celebrities have to go on tours and stuff like that, or they have to be in and out of town because they're working. Like, that's the con to me. And another con to me is it's dangerous. Like, people don't know that they have to drive through all kinds of weather. Like, it could be kind of like the hurricane that just came through North Carolina and stuff like that. North Carolina or South Carolina, I don't remember. I have a friend out there, and I think she was in the opposite Carolina. But yeah, it's actually very dangerous. They have snow, ice, they have people that just jump in front of them. Like, they have, it's a whole nother world out there, the trucker life. Another thing that could be good for some people, but my fiance don't like it, and he don't like it normally. Well, okay, he don't like training people or teaming with people, so to say. And they are 2 different things. Like, if you training someone, you're showing them, you're riding with them long enough for them to, you might not necessarily be teaching them how to drive, but you are riding with them. You're that teacher on how to park and all that stuff. Like, and that's another thing. But you're riding with them so they can get their miles or whatever to actually get their license, or they CDL, which is different from regular license. Teaming, he really didn't like teaming. He don't like companies that try to make him team, because from what I learned, you can have teammates that want to run their 14-hour, run your 14-hour. You have teammates that don't know how to drive, that have road rage. Like, it's some people out there that don't really need to be behind a semi. Dealing with the kids, man, that's another con for me. Dealing with the kids, you're dealing with the kids by yourself. Like, yeah, you have financial help, but that physical presence that most people will want, or you will want, your kids will want, like, daytime is like, it's inconsistent. Not saying that the person's a bad parent, because when he's here, I mean, yeah, I'll see that normally he has the boys. Like, I normally get my breaks when he come home. So, you know, that's the thing. And if your kids get older, like ours are just, you know, Julian will be 2 on Thursday, and Jackson would be one in December. So we have like fairly little kids. So it hasn't dawned on him yet that, you know, daddy's not hearing our song. Like his oldest son that he had with a previous relationship, like he kind of acts out because he can't see his dad. But the truck world is not the only reason why he cannot see his dad. So I'm not gonna get into that, but that's why. The good thing is, which could be good and bad. Well, it's good. Normally truck drivers make pretty decent money a week, and they can get advances. That's the good. The pay is, you know, a pro. The miles paid, that's kind of a con, because if you're working for a company, well, for us it was a con. If you're working for a company and they pay you, we'll say 52 cents, 53 cents, 49 cents, or a half a cent. I never even, like, they just don't want to drive trucks. I was like, babe, what the hell is a half a cent? What the fuck is a half? How do you pay somebody a half a cent? It's a cent. It's not 50 cents. Like, well, a half of a 50 cents or a half of a quarter is a cent. Like, the fuck? And he never could explain that to me. But some companies, like truck drivers have to at least roll 2,000 to 3,000 miles per week to see a decent check. But if you're working for a company that's not really moving you, your dispatcher's not moving you, and they're not brokering or planning those loads good, like, it's really, you're really not gonna see a great pay. And not to mention if you're on child support. But we just gonna go with the math right now. And if your dispatcher's not dispatching you on any loads that's moving you and putting math up under you. The best thing to me is the owner operator thing. Like, that's the best to me in trucking, would be owner operator. Either you're gonna own your own truck and operate it, or you're gonna lease from a company but still go on the owner operator, but they're leasing. That's a whole nother video. So owner operators, to me, they have a little bit more freedom, and it's a little bit more lax, and normally you can pick your own loads and stuff like that. Speaking of picking your own loads, a pro to me is, like I said, owner operator. Another pro is I can book his loads and stuff like that. Like, I could go on their website and book his loads and stuff like that, and see where he want to go. I know how to keep him out the snow, out of New York, out of bad weather. Like, I feel like if you're gonna date somebody or marry somebody that drives trucks for a living, whether they want to or not, like, you should know something about the line of work that they're in, because when they're calling you and you don't care, like, you don't understand it, like, it's gonna come off as you don't care. The other thing is they 72-hour clock. When he was company, what he couldn't stand was his 72-hour clock. Like, a lot of people don't know is they have like how we could work 40 hours a week, they had 72 hours they could work a week. Dang, 80 hours they could work a week. So you got to know when that clock runs out, and if he needs to be in town for anything. That, to me, the clock is a con, but it is a pro at the same time, because people can run you past your 72 clock and they will try it or whatever. But, like, it's a pro and a con. But some companies don't even pay their drivers 72-hour clock any attention. They would, like, Jay will want to be in town on his 72-hour break, because, you know, well, it's not a 72-hour break. It's I think 34-hour, 36-hour reset that he had to take after his clock run out before he could ride that again. So it's kind of like he had to take a day and a half break. So I think it's 32 or 36, 34, one of them, somewhere in there. If y'all watching this channel, y'all probably, well, if y'all watching this video, your husband or wife might drive trucks, so I hope you know what I'm talking about. But I don't remember which one it is per se. But the con is that some companies don't even pay that no attention, and they will have him, like, we live in Arkansas, they will have him in Texas. Or we live in Arkansas, they will have him way up north or way in Cali, and he have to reset out there. So, you know, he can't come home, and who wants to be on the road that long and can't see their family? And I was going to talk about parking. Like, this goes with training and just parking in general. You have to understand your husband or your wife's whole parking fiasco. Like, and I say fiasco because around 5 o'clock, a lot of those old school truckers, and a lot of them are already parked. 4:30, 3 to 5, you need to be somewhere trying to park. Like, he always runs overnight, so in the daytime he has someone to park, because, you know, they can drive 12 or 14 hours a day, but they have to take a break at night to sleep. And it's a 10-hour break. And that's another thing. Like, I feel that's a pro, because he can get his rest in, but it's also a con because he has to go to sleep. And whatever I went through or went on in the day, I know I cannot call him in the daytime and be like, hey, this is what happened. Like normally it'll be that night when I can talk to him and tell him about that, because he be sleeping. He actually needs his sleep. So the only con is that normally he have to drive overnight to have somewhere to park. Showers and fuel points, that's some more stuff that you'll go through. But yeah, that's like the pros and cons of like dating somebody, or what to expect with dating somebody that drive trucks. You know, I would say my suggestion, and you don't have to take suggestion is to ride with that person for like a month. Like if you can, if y'all don't have any kids yet, ride with that person for a month. You will really understand that job. You will understand the fuel points. You will understand the showers. Like some people don't, some companies will go ahead and let you take a shower if you fuel up there. Some people be like, if you don't got no points, oh well, the showers are like $13. And I'm not saying that he don't have it, but it has been times that he haven't had it. And sometimes you have to use your points to get something to eat. Like sometimes the points come in clutch, but excuse me, you guys. Well, how things have been going, like those points came through in clutch a lot of times or whatever. And it's parking. You can park in a rest area. Some Walmarts let you park there for trucking. The trucking parking is full. And then, you know, you had a petrol, the Loves, and the TAs. I think his favorite to go to are TAs. Dating somebody to drive trucks, like you have to, dating and married to, dealing with anyone that you're taking serious to drive trucks, you have to kind of pay attention to the weather and not, you know, be mad about it. Like you have to understand that, like, so y'all can have something to talk about, so they won't be all about your day and what you going through. Like it's still a relationship and it takes work. I can't think of what else he was saying. Oh, something I also know with far as with him teaming, like you can't argue with those people. You can't argue with truck drivers. I'm not saying you can't, but it's not a good idea to, because you never know how that person's taking it. Like some people drive and when they get mad because you fussing at them, you chewing them out on the phone, they drive all over the road and they're mad and they have a wreck. Now how you gonna feel if you're chewing somebody out all in their ear about whatever you're mad at the person about, and they roll a truck over? Like those are like devastating and like real life scenarios that could happen or whatever. Yeah, that's about it. Like I could really talk about dating somebody to drive trucks forever. Oh yeah, and for the women that drive truck drivers, for the women that date truck drivers, like if your husband, boyfriend, or you just talking to somebody and you just wondering how it is dating them, like if they be like, dude, I know that this damn locksmith is gonna come knocking on my motherfucking door or whatever, and they ignore the damn shit, they ignore the knock, it's not because they're talking to that person, it's because there's prostitutes that, lock lizards are prostitutes that walk in the truck stops and walk around the trucks and knock on people's trucks and try to provide a sexual service to them, in exchange for money, or exchange to sleep with them. Like not, well, yeah, sleep with them, but like actually have someone to sleep, because some of them could be homeless and all that. A lot of them are still getting pimped out in traffic too. So that's just a thing that you can't get mad at that person for, because that's kind of like their job and that comes with the territory. Or lock lizards, that's something that I found funny. And then you don't only just have lock lizards, you have the people that work inside those stores, like the TAs and Loves and stuff like that, to try to talk to the truck drivers because they know they make pretty good money and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that's about all I really want to say on the video. I had, you know, this is Vlogtober. I don't know why I keep about to say Vlogmas, but it's Vlogtober, you guys. And I just thought this would be a fun little video to put up because I haven't really talked about it. But that just gave me an idea when I talked to the lady, because I don't meet a lot of people that are married to a truck driver, that's still married to a truck driver, and, you know, stuff like that. So it was actually pretty cool to not really just meet her, but talk to somebody. So that concludes this video, you guys. It's getting too long and I don't want to keep you guys here. So thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that red button, hit that notification bell so that you can know when I upload. And I hope everyone's safe. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Today is Sunday. It's I know some people might be out of school and some kids go back to school, like mine go back to school. Yes. I get my break back. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Be careful. Peace.